The other day I did another school visit with Simon and Stephen down here in Dumfries again, um, and it was sort of a smaller version of what we did in Edinburgh. I was off in my own wee corner, doing the woodwork of the side of it. I was also showing them that uh, explaining to the kids that blacksmiths who did the metal and the woodsmiths that I do work with wood used to would work together. The woodsmith would make the handles or shafts for axes and spears or tools, and the metalsmith would make the blades. So it was good explaining that to the kids. And then later on we did a game where the kids paired off into groups, and they would basically be villagers, and they had to go around and trade, and Simon had me and Stephen going around helping any tribes that needed help. And at one point, near the end of the game, I actually ended up controlling an entire village because they were messing up. They weren't doing too good, and I helped them along so much that they were, I think they were third. They came third in the game from when I took over there. Basically, started helping them. They were really doing badly. That was fun. It was kind of fun watching the kids run around trading with each other, and you could see some of them making really bad deals. It was kind of fun watching them try and figure out how you would actually barter and trade. After that, we did a small weapons demonstration. I wasn't able to fight in it because the night before, Stephen had hurt my elbow with his sword, and I still hadn't I still was suffering from pain. I was having difficulty lifting things and all that. So Simon and Stephen actually did the combat while I narrated, which was kind of interesting. I was kind of worried about that because I'm not great at speaking in to people, especially a group of kids who are you're trying to get them to actually absorb knowledge, and but it was fun as well because I was getting them to interact. I was asking them who I should give new weapons to, who I should give shields and armor to, which was quite good, and I felt it was good. I got a good reaction off the teacher, of the kids. Stephen and Simon said I did a good job, so I was quite happy with what I did. After that, we pretended that Stephen died, so we were showed them how Vikings would prepare their dead for burial to go to the afterlife, which was quite interesting. And that was pretty much it. What I came away from it was that I really liked doing it. It was a fun experience. What I took away from it was the kids were. It was really fun to work with the kids. A lot of them asked really sensible questions about the woodwork and all that, and they were quite willing to sit down and listen to what I had to say. They were. They really like to see how a lot of them really like to see how the simple things were made, like spoons. Like it's one of those things that everyone takes for granted nowadays. A spoon's a spoon, but Vikings actually made their own spoons from wood or metal, mostly wood, and the kids were really shocked to see how Vikings would actually make spoons, which they really liked. So from what I'm taking away from it, it was just a fun thing to do, to pass on some knowledge to kids who will go back to their classrooms and like, wow, that was really cool, that was fun. So I really liked doing the school visits, and if I was given the opportunity to do it again, I would definitely jump at the chance to do more school visits with Simon, and because they are fun. I mean, they're tiring days, but it's a good fun day to work with kids, which is kind of weird because kids can be a pain, but if you sit them down and settle them down and keep them occupied on what you're trying to show them, they're quite willing to sit there and listen to you, especially if they're interested in it. So it was I found it really fun to do that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this vlog. Thanks, bye.